We are playing a game called Sammy Jukes, Twin Lakes. Just gonna read a small description about it. Detective Sammy Jukes is the man on the job when an anti-oil activist is reported missing in a small town on the new oil pipeline route. Talk to witnesses, shovel through evidence, wrestle with the wolves, and chase after chickens to find truth in this first-person open-world adventure game. Here we go. Let's jump into this. This is a first-person, like, choose-your-own-adventure detective game, okay? Let's go. Oh, look at the cute graphics and stuff too. Like, look at it.
Finally, some peace and quiet.
What the hell are you doing, Jukes?
I'm on my lunch break, Chief.
Forget about that. We just got a big case. It's from way up high. You know that big oil pipeline they've been building over at the Rocky Mountains?
I don't follow the news that much.
Well, you better start. One of the protesters from some small town along the construction route went missing, and this media circus started creating all kinds of theories. My phone hasn't stopped ringing since this thing went public. Senators from both parties, lobbyists, CEOs, you name it. Everybody's on the edge. I told them I'd put my best man on the job.
I really appreciate your trust on this, Chief. I won't let you down.
Don't try your tight five on me, Jukes. All the best detectives are assigned to important cases. You're all I have left. You have about 50% clearance rate. You've never showed any initiative. Bud never broke any rules either.
I can't get over
In fact,
how their eyes are like wandering
you
around
might
the
be
room.
the most average detective this office has ever seen. I don't know whether to fire you or give you a medal.
Thanks, Chief.
Wow.
I'll get on that as soon as I finish my lunch.
Thanks, Chief.
Lunch is for case closers, Jukes. Get your ass to Twin Lakes. Now!
Okay. What can you tell me about the case? Who's the missing person?
Who is the missing person?
Some woman named Tammy Taylor.
Tammy.
Looks like she was leading a protest group against the oil company. They were popular on the social media. Now we have some hashtag detectives trying to solve what happened to her without leaving their homes.
No, not hashtag detectives.
What can you tell me about the town?
It's just some one-horse town in the
Hey,
middle
nobody.
of nowhere. This
Also,
is
that's
probably
good
the
to
only
hear,
excitement
Ted.
they
It's
had
good to
in
hear. I love
years.
you. Living the dream, yeah. Staying alive. What makes this case so high profile?
Senators, huh? What makes this case so high profile?
Some people speculate that the oil company might have played a part in the disappearance. These are just rumors. Don't go around making wild accusations while you're there.
Oh, I'll do what I
Anyway,
want.
The investors call in on
detective.
the campaign donations. Then the politicians call me. You know how it works.
How are you? I'm good. I'm surviving.
You don't really mean that average stuff, do you? I'm a pretty good detective.
Let it go, Jukes. Now is your chance to prove me wrong.
Oh no, I'm average.
I never heard back on that Miami office transfer request.
If you don't solve this thing, there's a special post waiting for you at the Alaskan Records office.
Wow, he hates me. What did I do? What is this camera?
Can I help you with something?
I'm Detective Sammy Jukes. I've been assigned here to solve a missing person case.
Ah, God damn it. Those media assholes. I appreciate you coming all this way and all, but I assure you everything is under control. You can just go back to the city. We got this.
I'm sure you do, but since I'm already here, I might as well take a look around. if you don't mind.
Do what you like. Talk to Deputy Jones if you need anything. I'll be in my office.
What a warm welcome.
Welcome to Twin Lakes, Detective. I'm Deputy Ethan Jones. How can I help you today?
Well, you can start by filling me in on the case.
We don't have a lot of details. Tammy Taylor, a local woman, was reported missing by her mother 2 days ago. Sheriff thinks she's just doing this to cause drama.
Pay attention. You'll see what
Wow.
it's about.
Well, you see, they've been building this oil pipeline in town. Some of the locals organized a protest group. They've been causing trouble ever since.
Did you speak to the family and friends?
The sheriff said we didn't need to. He says she'll run back home when she's finally bored. If you want to talk to them, you can find the father, Rick, at the gas station. Her mother, Karen, is probably at the community center. She's been holding a vigil for her daughter. You can also try to speak to the protesters. They turned an old trailer over by the old mill road into an office.
Thanks. I'll do that.
Good luck, Detective. I'm sure the sheriff's right and there's nothing to solve, but if you need a search warrant, come see me. I'll call the judge and sort that out for you.
Right. Search warrant. I'll come see you.
Good hunting.
All right. We have control of our character now. There's a puppy.
Good boy.
Why is he barking? Because I said good boy.
What do you think, boy? How do I enter these houses?
A dog is talking to me. You need to obtain a search warrant or be given permission to enter someone's house or private quarters. How do I get a search warrant?
How do I get a search warrant?
To obtain a search warrant, you need to establish probable cause. Examples include suspect hiding evidence or lying to you.
Warrant is available. And now what?
Once a warrant is available, talk to the deputy at the police station to issue it.
Warrant is issued. Now what?
Once a warrant is issued, you need to serve it to the person before you can enter their house.
Did I miss something?
Check your map to see where people and important landmarks are. Yeah, there's some glitter happening under there.
What do I do with new clues?
You can revisit people to ask them about those clues. Remember, some questions can only be asked to the relevant people.
Why can't I interact with this object?
Objects need to be interacted with the correct tool. Make sure you pick up everything you can.
How do I call you?
If I get lost, you can find me at the police station. All right. Oh, this is my car. That's why it's got sparks underneath of it. It's like glowing.
Save the trees!
Hi, I'm Detective Sammy Jukes. I'd like to ask you a few questions about Tammy Taylor's disappearance.
Hello, Detective. How can I help you?
Could you tell me your name and address?
My name is Mike Normal, and I live at Old Mill Road, across from the No More Oil office.
Mike Normal. Okay.
What can you tell me about yourself?
I'm just in town to protest this billion-dollar piece of infrastructure project.
You have a very odd way of talking.
I'm just a normal guy. Ha
What can you tell me about Twin Lakes?
I'm only in town to support my associates in violent protest. No more oil. That's the motto.
You don't seem violent.
You just wait. Wink, wink.
Why did you say wink instead of just winking?
You notice all the details, Detective.
What can you tell me about Tammy Taylor, the missing woman?
She's the real head of our organization here in Twin Lakes.
I thought you were more of a collective.
Nope, she's the top dog.
Well, these guys have the
Greg is second in
biggest
command.
eyebrows.
And you?
Oh, I'm just a guy helping out. Don't mind me.
Have you seen or heard anything unusual lately that might be related to Tammy's disappearance?
I'm sure you'll find her soon, Detective.
Who would know more about Tammy?
I wish I could help you with that. Sorry.
What do you suspect happened to Tammy?
I wish I could help you with that. Sorry.
He doesn't know.
What can you tell me about the No More Oil Group?
We are at war with the American oil industry.
Okay.
What can you tell me about the oil pipeline construction in town?
It'll never get finished if we have a say in it.
Okay, buddy. Thanks. This is the post office.
The post office is closed.
I'm really tired of holding this sign.
So stop holding the sign. All right. Is there like a to-do list or like anything? This is like really super like open world. I have free reign to do whatever I want. That's the oil pipeline right there. So he lives on Old Mill Road across from the No More Oil office. So like somewhere over here. Where should we go first? What did that other guy say? I don't remember. I'm so bad at this. Come with me, dog. Oh, okay.
This is my car.
Can I get in it?
This is my car. This is my car.
Thanks. I can't drive it? Okay. I guess we're walking around in the rain.
Welcome to Twin Lakes Supermarket.
Why are you on your phone?
Hi, I'm Detective Sammy Jukes. I'd like to ask you a few questions about Tammy Taylor's
I
disappearance.
know, right, Void?
I really don't want to talk about my
clowns.
sister
Hi,
again.
Big Zoe. Hi, Void. Hi, Apple Jr. and Drinking. Hi. All right, what do you got to say?
Could you tell me your name and address?
Mary Lynn Taylor. I live with my parents at Williams Road.
Williams Road.
What can you tell me about yourself?
I work at the grocery store. Ugh, I hate myself for saying that.
Work at the grocery store?
What can you tell me about Twin Lakes?
This place is disgusting.
Why?
What can you tell me about Tammy Taylor, the missing woman?
She's my stupid sister. I bet she's not missing at all. Probably just left and never told anybody.
Well, I take it you're not very close?
So that's her sister?
Is it that obvious that I hate her for ruining my life?
How did she ruin your life?
She spent all the money Daddy had on some dumb art college. Now I can't afford to leave this freaking town.
So she did it.
Have you seen or
This is her
heard
sister.
anything unusual lately that might be related to Tammy's
All right.
disappearance?
We're taking
Yes,
notes.
it's very unusual how she gets like all the attention. She's
taking
so
notes.
basic. I could have been an artist or whatever too if we didn't go broke paying for Tammy's art school in New York.
All right, so we had Mike Normal works for, where did he live? Old Mill Road. Old Mill Road. Okay. Works for No More Oil. Works for No More Oil. Did he say anything suspicious? Didn't he at one point say that Tammy protested a lot?
Have you seen or heard anything unusual
Mary
lately
Lynn. Okay,
that
cool.
might be related to Tammy's disappearance?
Yes, it's very unusual how she gets like all the attention. She's so basic. I could have been an artist or whatever too if we didn't
That's
go
your
broke
fucking
paying for Tammy's
sister.
art school in New York.
I wrote grocery, like sorcery. Works at grocery store. Mad at Tammy for trying to go to art school. Don't start with a murder board. I just have notes. Okay. All right.
Who would know more about Tammy?
Everybody knows her. She made sure of that.
Tammy is, would you say very popular?
What do you suspect happened to Tammy?
I suspect her. She's just doing this to get attention. She's been known to take off and not tell anybody. Ever since she was little, she would just go off camping in the forest without telling our parents and come back the next day like nothing happened.
Thinks Tammy ran away for attention. All right.
What can you tell me about the No More Oil group?
It's
I don't
just
know how
another
long
one of my
Tammy's been
sister's
missing. No
parties
idea.
that I'm not invited to.
No one said you're not invited. If you want to support the cause, go for it, babes.
What can you tell me about the oil pipeline construction in town?
I don't care about that.
Doesn't give a fuck about pipeline. All right, Mary. I would fucking blow my brains out if I had to work in this store with this music. I would literally cease to exist. Special offer, 20% off on selected items. Do I need to buy anything?
I hate my life.
Hates her life. Lol. This is rifle ammo and pistol ammo. Okay, I think we're good here.
Good boy.
Good boy. The bank. I genuinely like don't know where to go. This is a gas station. Right now I suspect Tammy.
I'll wait a couple of weeks. It'll be cheaper.
What'll be cheaper? Gas? "28-year-old, 5'4", last seen September 15th. So like a day. It's been like a day. Today's September 16th. Although this is supposed to come out on the 19th, so maybe it's supposed to be like 4 days. Alright. I don't know what to do. Should I just go door to door and ask people things? Like... foreclosure.
The shop is closed.
The bank foreclosed everything on the street?
This looks dangerous.
A gun.
I'll never stop fighting for the environment.
Hello, Sid.
Hi, I'm Detective Sammy Jukes. I'd like to ask you a few questions about Tammy Taylor's disappearance.
All right.
Ah, the theater begins.
Greg, what is your fucking name?
Could you tell me your name and address?
I'm Greg Williams, and I live at Old Mill Road next to this office. That's all I'm legally required to tell you. I know my rights.
That's okay. I doubt you have much information anyway.
Hey, man, I have a ton of fucking information, okay?
Okay. What can you tell me about yourself?
I bet you already have a huge file on me. The feds always do.
Why don't you refresh my memory?
I'm with the No More Oil Collective. We are here to stop the destruction of our town by the oil companies.
Works for No More Oil.
What can you tell me about Twin Lakes?
It's my town, and I'm not gonna let anyone destroy it.
That's very dramatic.
I mean that literally. Once that pipeline is finished, there won't be a town left. They're going to bulldoze the whole thing except for some lakeside houses.
What can you tell me about Tammy Taylor, the missing woman?
She was our everything, man. The face of the movement. She handled all the media stuff.
Why the past tense?
Don't kid yourself, man. We know she's been killed by the oil goons.
Loved Tammy's work. Thinks oil big rigs killed her.
Have you seen or heard anything unusual lately that might be related to Tammy's disappearance?
Unusual? Man, they burned her fucking house down the same night she went missing.
What do you think
What?
happened?
Isn't it obvious? The oil goons did it.
I wasn't told that her house burned down. What? Oh my god, when I'm writing fast, my handwriting is terrible. The night she went missing.
Who would know more about Tammy?
Yeah, that's
What
so
good
fucking,
is talking
why
to you?
Didn't the deputy
You're
tell
just
me
a
that?
tool of violence the capitalists use to oppress the working class.
And what sort of work do you do?
I tell the truth, man. It's a full-time job.
What do you suspect happened to Tammy?
It's way past suspicion, man. We all know that big oil asshole did it.
What makes you so sure?
Paul Stillman, the oil exec. He's been threatening us, sending his brainwashed goons to rip out our posters. I bet they killed her, man.
That's a serious accusation.
Paul who?
It's
Paul
like Lennon
Stillman?
said. You look for the person who will benefit, and bam, it's Paul Stillman.
Okay.
What can you tell me about the No More
This guy's
Oil
got a lot of
group?
info.
We are protecting the Earth. We're the last bastion of humanity against the corpo-fascist genocide.
Are you the leader?
We're an anarcho-syndicalist commune. You can't lead an idea. You can only share it.
Where is that from?
It's all original, man. I'm a fucking poet.
I actually like this guy. He's crazy, but I like him.
What can you tell me about the oil pipeline construction in town?
It's all the fucking chemicals. They made my hair fall out. I used to have thick, luscious hair, like a
Went
horse's
bald.
mane.
Yeah, that seems important.
It is. How are we supposed to live up to these unattainable male beauty standards? Skinny, balding vegan men are discriminated against all the time.
We were talking about the pipeline.
It's the establishment, man. They're all part of it.
Vegan.
The oil pipeline is just the start.
Do you know anything about Tammy's house burning down?
It's obvious the oil company goons set that fire. It's a classic suppression tactic. They did the same thing back in the 20s.
What do they do?
They burned down my tent back in 21.
Ha, those 20s.
I'm never going back to Burning Man.
All right, I got so much info from this fucking guy.
Do you have a license for that shotgun?
I don't have a license, but I've been getting death threats. Don't leave me
No
unprotected, please.
license. Thank you. For shotgun. Oh my god, do I confiscate it or do I take it? Or do I leave it, I guess. I don't think he did it. I don't think he did it. At all. Like, he has no reason to do it. He loved Tammy's work. He gave me the information that her house was burned down. He told me a name of who he thinks did it, which he's the first one to do that, Paul Stillman. Also, he's vegan. He literally can't do no harm. Plus, he's bald. He's bald at the ripe age of 20.
You can keep it.
Man, I knew you were one of the good apples.
All right. If Tammy wasn't wanting to be as extreme as him, that's a total motive. But she was. He literally said that she was. He said she led all of their movements and was like on the news and stuff. She was more than he was. I don't know. I'm going to put a star next to this guy because he is good and he has information for now, at least. Yeah, he's passionate, but I don't think he did it. You think if he did do it, he would leave a shotgun just open on the table like that? All right. What does that say? No more oil. Okay. Long Family Lumberyard. Is it going to be raining the whole time? We're in the Rocky Mountains. Or are we in the Pacific Northwest? Like, I'm so confused.
I need to get permission or obtain a warrant to enter this house.
Where is that? Where are we right now? Long Family Lumberyard. Scott's Bar and Grill.
All hours are happy if you're drunk.
That's so true.
Hi, I'm Detective Sammy Jukes. I'd like to ask you a few questions about Tammy Taylor's disappearance.
Yeah? You got a warrant to ask me a question?
I don't need a warrant to ask you a question.
That's so. Well, I know my right.
Could you tell me your name and address?
Name's Scott Cooper. They call me the Big Bear around these parts.
Do they really?
Yeah. That make you jealous
I'm
or
not
something?
telling you nothing.
I
Immediately
live at the
tells me his
trailer
name.
park. It's the red one, right up front.
Wait, what did he say about where he lives?
Could you tell me your name and address?
Name's Scott Cooper. They call me the Big Bear.
Do they?
Yeah. I live at the trailer park. It's the red one, right up front.
Red trailer at... You know, whiteboard? One of those cork boards? Yeah, I do. Tell me about yourself.
What can you tell me about yourself?
I ran the bar. You want a drink?
No, I'm on the clock.
So what? My brother's the sheriff. He drinks on the job all the time.
Oh. Sheriff's brother.
What can you tell me about Twin Lakes?
It's becoming a total shithole. One of these days, I'm just gonna pack my shit and move to the woods, like
Hi, Dark
Jim
Knight.
Bob did.
What can you tell me about Tammy Taylor, the missing
Search
woman?
warrant available.
Fucking traitors. Hating oil means you hate America. All of them should hang, if you ask me.
That's a violent
Hated?
threat.
Yeah? Fuck them.
Tammy.
If I see one of those little shits with a sign again, I'm gonna blast them to hell.
Threatened no more oil. Get a warrant. All right.
Have you seen or heard anything unusual lately that might be related to Tammy's disappearance?
Ha! Good riddance. That snobby bitch and her friends never drank here anyway.
Who would know more about Tammy?
I bet all those guys from her I Hate Oil club know her very well. They're all fuck the police types. You won't get much out of them.
And
That's
here
funny
you
because I
are,
just got so much
helpful
information
to
from the last
police.
guy.
You're welcome.
What do you suspect happened to Tammy?
I know what's been happening. Those baby-eating lizards in Washington finally showed their true faces. You can listen all about it on the Face of the Truth podcast.
I meant about Tammy.
Who gives a damn about her?
Of the
Are
truth.
you on drugs?
Just some Lobodins and whiskey. Nothing major.
What can you tell me about the No More
They're
Oil
eating cats
group?
and dogs and now
Those
they're eating
smug
babies?
globalist assholes. One day I'm gonna go down to that little trailer and give them all a lead surprise right in their fucking heads.
Are you seriously threatening to kill them?
Fucking A! I'll do it
Keeps
one day. You'll see.
Threatening violence. Arrest him immediately.
What can you tell me about the oil pipeline construction in town?
It's a project built by a Canadian multinational conglomerate using Chinese loans. What could be more American than that?
I'm just gonna write America.
Do you know anything about Tammy's house burning down?
I would have put out the fire if my dumbass brother, the sheriff, let me volunteer again. It wasn't my fault those Mexican fireworks blew up his dog. That's what happens when you don't build shit in America anymore.
Wait, so this guy bought fireworks and blew up his brother's dog? Blew up his brother's dog? Question mark? Hates Mexicans. But I'm gonna point that back to America. All right. All right, I'm leaving and I'm gonna go get a fucking warrant for your ass immediately.
Good boy.
Good boy. I literally did. I wrote hates Mexicans and then I drew an arrow back to America. I did. I love you, Shona. Have a good holiday. Bald man was so open-minded, his brain fell out. Redneck man is so closed-minded, his brain choked to death. Yeah. Oh? Oh, I can fast travel. Oh, buddy! Where's the police station?
The sheriff.
I have more questions.
Hi there, detective.
One page down.
Could you tell me your name and address?
Certainly, detective. I'm Deputy Ethan Jones. I live in the trailer at the Park Road.
Deputy Ethan Jones. Live in the trailer. I'm just gonna write trailer park. Trailer. Oh my god, I can't write. I need to be left-handed to write on the back of this page. Ah! Trailer park.
What can you tell me about yourself?
Search
I'm the
permission
deputy.
granted?
Don't shoot me. Don't know much to say except I lived here all my life.
What do you think, boy? What to do next?
Check your journal if you need general guidance. If you're really stuck, I can give you some pointers, but remember, it's more fun to figure it out for yourself. Why you woofing while I'm talking to people?
Our tap.
I have more.
Of.
What can you tell me about yourself?
I'm the deputy. Don't shoot me. Don't know much to say except I lived here all my life. If you need to get a search warrant from the judge, come talk to me.
Thanks.
Visiting officials usually stay at the sheriff's house, but then he said we should make an exception this time, so please feel free to crash at my place, detective. Here's the key. Take anything you want from the fridge.
Why he just give me the key too?
What can you tell me about Twin Lakes?
It's a pretty busy small town these days. Pipeline construction, missing people, a wolf sighting.
Oh, his
all
house?
very
Okay.
exciting stuff.
I can't draw a key, so I drew a treble clef.
What can you tell me about Tammy Taylor, the missing woman?
Tammy Taylor, 28 years old, blonde, medium build, moved to her hometown less than a year ago. Member of an anti-oil activist group. Does a little painting on the side. Half the town loved her, other half hated her.
Did you...
We never talked.
Have you seen or...
If her trailer didn't burn down that same day, I wouldn't even say she was missing. That's the key.
Ah, I didn't talk to this guy.
Who would know?
Most people know each other around here.
Start with her parents.
Her father, Rick, runs the gas station down the street. Her mother, Karen, is holding a vigil at the community center across the road.
Okay.
What do you...
We only have her mother's report. Unfortunately, with her trailer burned down, there isn't much of a lead.
What can you tell me?
The sheriff says it's illegal, whatever they're doing. We just couldn't find the right law to arrest them on.
What can you tell me about the oil pipeline?
Karen?
Thank God.
Karen?
Those
I thought you said
workers
Carol.
leave after their shift is done.
Do you know anything about Tammy's house burning down?
It just suddenly went whoosh.
What caused the fire?
We have no idea.
Deputy, I'd like to get a warrant to search Scott Cooper's house.
Okay, the judge issued the warrant. You must serve the warrant to the person you want to search.
All right. We have a warrant.
I wasn't sleeping.
I have more questions.
Welcome back, Detective. I hope you won't be here too long. We wouldn't want those city boys missing you.
Okay, so Ethan Jones was the deputy. The sheriff is the one who is the brother to Scott Cooper. So Ethan Jones hasn't done anything wrong yet. But we know that Sheriff Cooper here drinks on the job. Sheriff Cooper.
Could you tell me your name and address?
You ain't gonna start interrogating my ass, are you?
I'm just trying to get a sense.
Sheriff Gary Cooper. I know. I've heard all them jokes, so don't start. I live at the yellow house at the back of the station.
Why does everyone live in the trailer park? Like literally like 4 people so far.
What can you tell me about yourself?
I've been the sheriff of this town ever since I was old enough to take over for my daddy. You could say I'm a prodigy in law enforcement.
What can
Oops, I don't care.
What can you tell me about Twin Lakes?
Just about the safest town in the state, maybe the whole damn country, and I aim to keep it that way.
What can you tell me about Tammy Taylor, the missing woman?
She was with them don't buy oil kids. I had a file on them. I can't seem to find it. I'm sure she's a fine young lady who will turn up safe and sound in no time.
You had a file on all those kids that's suddenly missing?
Have you seen or heard anything unusual lately that might be related to Tammy's disappearance?
Hell no. It's been the same as ever. Now don't go stirring up trouble, you hear?
What do you suspect happened to Tammy?
I'm not gonna lie, Jules. It does seem suspicious that her trailer burned down the same day she went missing.
Did you investigate that?
I'm sure it's not related. Fires happen all the time for no
I'm
reason.
sure it's unrelated.
Sheriff, it doesn't seem like you've done much to find this girl.
We have a way of doing things round here. And things take however long they're gonna take.
Jules, I think he's referring to me.
What can you tell me about the oil pipeline construction in town?
It's taken too long, I can tell you that. I haven't had a good night's sleep in weeks. I wish they'd just bulldoze the whole thing and I could move to my new place in St. Newman's.
Okay.
Do you know anything about Tammy's house burning down?
We don't have an official fire department, unfortunately.
Did you
Sure did. Not a sign of a person. Case closed.
What caused the fire?
The flames?
Wow. Okay. He's a general piece of shit.
This keypad needs a jolt of power. This is a private area.
And? Dog, what did you find?
Greg has a shotgun. Should I confiscate it?
Seems like a choice that will have consequences either way.
Do you know anything about Tammy's house burning down? What can you tell me about yourself? Good boy.
Woof. All right, we've got a lot here. We have a warrant for Scott Cooper's house, and we have the key to Deputy Ethan Jones's house. So let's go there. Where the hell is the trailer park? This one? Okay. Where am I at? Oh, I'm down here. Okay. Deputy said the trailer on Park Road. Oh, okay. Well, let's get down to here. And because the trailer park has Scott's house and it has Tammy's house. All right. Oh.
Thanks to Continuous Light for my sub gift.
A burnt up device. I can pry open doors with this. Tammy's paintings were burned.
Maddie, thank you for the 37 months. I hope you're feeling better.
Tammy's paintings were burned.
Okay, so there was an explosive device? Yeah, so this is good. So this is Scott Cooper's house. Oh, I have to serve him the warrant. Oh, he has one of these things. Where did Scott Cooper live? Or no, he was at the bar, right? Getting a pedicure and they're tickling my feet. Twin Lakes, a TV show. That's Twin Peaks. And yeah, this is very much based on Twin Peaks.
I'm gonna turn.
I have more.
Well,
Scott Cooper, I have a warrant to search your house.
God fucking damn it. Not again. You can't even joke about shit anymore. The woke mob ruined this country.
You just said you would have liked to kill the missing person.
It was a figure of speech. It's not like I'm gonna kill somebody and hide her in my trailer.
You wouldn't.
Quote.
No. I would just bury her in the forest.
Woke
God
mob.
damn it, that came out wrong. I didn't fucking do it.
We'll see. We'll see, Scott. You stay there and enjoy your beer, puppy. Welcome, Scott Cooper. Please stop posting lies. Jeb's Drink Company. Please stop posting lies. Mr. Cooper, has come to our attention that you have been defaming our flagship product, Jeb's Soy Beer, on social media. We find this behavior very unprofessional and simply surprising. You're one of our top customers by the volume and per capita index. We find it puzzling that you accuse our product of ruining your hormone balance, yet you keep buying it. We'd like to assure all our customers that Jeb's Soy Beer has no such side effects. Please stop spreading misinformation. I guess you didn't get my other mails. Been trying real hard to find your actual address. I think I got it this time. Anyway, I run this real cool bar called Scott's. It's a real chill place. Oh, he sent this to David Gruhl at Rocking Roll Zing. Be great if you could reply So I can set the stage up. Yeah, so he's asking people to come play at his bar. So yeah, he's a secret lib. He's all libbed up. Twin Lakes Sheriff's Office offense report. Misdemeanor. Person who reported the incident. Earl, mechanic, fake arm. At the bar, Earl says my dumbass brother, Scott Cooper, tried to blow up his garage over some argument on baseball. The fireworks didn't go off because the fuse wasn't fitted in properly. Anyway, I took away the rest of his fireworks to show I don't play favorites in this town. On the 4th of July. It happened on the 4th of July. Fireworks. Lots of fireworks. Okay. This is his bed? He has a lot of weapons in here. I don't know. I can't really like zoom in and look at it. That's like a real photo though. That's a real photo. If it was like a clue, I would be able to click on it. Twin Lakes Militia, join the Reds. What does this dog want?
What do you think?
Why are you barking?
Tammy's trailer burnt down.
There must be an important clue left in the wreckage. I got it.
What can you tell me about this device I found at Tammy's burnt house?
I would try to find somebody with technical knowledge and ask them. All right. I've written a lot of stuff down here about Scott. Okay, we searched Tammy's, we searched Scott. So now we gotta go to Park Road. Where's that? It's on the other side of town. Okay. Hi CBA, how are you?
Hello.
This game is really cute. I like this a lot. I don't know why the sheriff called me Jules. Though, I still don't know that. Because my name is Sammy Jukes. Can I cross this bridge? No, I cannot. Okay, Park Road. So this is the oil pipeline right here. Hello, can I talk to you?
You think I want to be in this town?
Paul Stillman.
Hi, I'm Detective Sammy Jukes. I'd like to ask you a few questions about Tammy Taylor's disappearance.
I can't stop you, can I?
Who was it that said Paul Stillman did it? Greg Williams. Greg Williams thinks Paul Stillman killed Tammy.
Could you tell me your name and address?
Name's Mr. Stillman. Aw, hell, you can call me Paul. Since I can tell we're gonna be such good friends. I don't live in this town.
What can you tell me about yourself?
I'm an oil man. I have many wells flowing at many thousand barrels. Would you like to meet my deaf son?
Hey, isn't that from...
Just fucking with you. I'm not gonna quote your movie lines all day. What I do is make sure this damn pipeline gets built in time and on budget.
What can you tell me about Twin Lakes?
Well, just about the loveliest place I've ever been to. Can't wait to visit again. That was sarcastic. You got that, right?
Yeah, so you don't like the place?
We should have moved on weeks ago. Now they're talking about canceling the project. Just because some kids with too much time on their hands needed attention they didn't get from their mothers.
What can you tell me about Tammy Taylor, the missing woman?
We are a great big family. She visits me all the time. You're wondering, would I be happy if she and that gang of anachronistic hippies just vanished into thin air? The answer is yes. Would I do anything about it? The answer is no.
That's kind of what I was thinking, yes. Have you seen or heard anything unusual lately that might be related to Tammy's disappearance?
It's been a pretty standard week for me. Unemployed yet surprisingly well-equipped group of activists are trying to ruin my life's work. Head office is on my behind about the missing deadlines. All my crew deserted me. You know, it's just Tuesday for me.
Who would know more about Tammy?
No idea.
He said anachronistic, yeah.
What do you suspect happened to Tammy?
Not really. I don't know any of these people, and I aim to keep it that way.
That's not what I asked you.
What do you suspect happened to Tammy?
Not really.
What can you tell me about the No More Oil group?
They are certainly better equipped than my little group called How Will You Feed Your Family Without a Functioning Transportation Network? I admit, it's not as catchy as the one they have.
You don't like them?
They are the bane of my existence. This was a 2-week town. I've been here for 3 months. I had to rent a house in this dump because of them. You know I haven't golfed in a month? A month!
What can you tell me about the oil pipeline construction in town?
It's the greatest public service American people have received since the railroads. If we ever finish it. Construction stopped since that girl went missing. The head office thinks it'll be a PR disaster if we don't do something soon.
Where are all the workers?
My trusted and loyal colleagues decided to wait at St. Newman's. They have better bars, apparently.
Do you know anything about Tammy's house burning down?
It's a shame, isn't it?
What can you tell me about this device I found at Tammy's burnt house?
Nothing.
All right. I didn't get a whole lot from him. He's a sarcastic son of a bitch, but I literally no information. Other than no one else from his crew is here.
I never should have joined this shit.
He chained himself.
Hi, I'm Detective Sammy Jukes. I'd like to ask you a few questions about Tammy Taylor's disappearance.
Dude, you finally came.
Could you tell me your name and address?
Dave Walker. I live in the fucking trailer park, man. The green trailer's mine.
Dave Walker. Green trailer. My handwriting is all over the place.
What can you tell me about yourself?
Chained myself to this fucking pipe until Tammy's found, and nobody can find her. Fucking asshole Greg was supposed to free me. He says he lost the key. I'm deep in mud, I'm wet, I have a fever. You gotta help me, man.
How?
Find the key, man. I'll do anything you want. I can help you find Tammy, for real. Just let me out of here.
I'll see what I can do.
Greg's at the No More Oil office. Go straight from here. Then turn right to the main street. Cut right through the post office. It's
Wait,
this
is
shitty
it not
trailer.
working? Is the do
Man,
not
I'm
come not
great
working?
at directions and shit.
I don't see it. That's weird. Okay.
Where is your key, Dave?
Greg was supposed to bring it. He's the asshole at the No More Oil office.
Greg has the key. All right. So we gotta go talk to Greg again. You guys not see that emote? I don't know why it wouldn't be working.
Well, I can dig holes with this.
I found a shovel. Long Lake. There we go. I found a shovel right here. Where the footprints are. Okay, I need to write this down. Where am I right now? I'm at the pipeline that lead to the lake dock. All right. There's only two. There's a south one and a north one. So it's, did I just draw that? Oh, you can click on these? Oh, it's like a GPS. Oh, that's cool. Where did I have to go for I need to go over here and talk to Greg. So, Greg. There we go. All right, I'll be back.
I don't even care about oil.
Yeah, the dog never comes in. He always like sits somewhere outside. I don't know why. I guess the trailer park? I don't know where the dog is. The dog was here last I saw. There's the dog. There he is.
I'm watching you. Don't
I have.
just stop pretending you care, man.
What can you tell me about this device I found at Tammy's burnt house?
Looks a lot like the stuff they use at the pipeline construction.
I'm gonna write that Greg said it as well. All right.
Have you seen Dave's key? He's the man chained to the oil pipe.
He promised to stay there until Tammy's murderers have been brought to justice. Don't cut him loose before then.
So you know where the key is?
I lost it near the pig farm. Those pigs scared me, man. They must have sensed that I'm vegan.
Pig farm. Pig farm is where the key is. All right. Where the fuck is a pig farm? Farms. All right. This is not. Oh, there's multiple farms. There's an Enoch's farm. And then there's farms up here. Oh, shit. Which one is the pig farm?
I wonder what's in there.
Circle, I tackle some homework. Okay, Maddie, feel better. Yeah, I think that as well. I just didn't. I
They
didn't
must
even
have
know.
locked up the cows.
I didn't know there was a fast travel to up here. Oh, a new person.
Man, get the fuck away from me!
Hi, I'm Detective Sammy Jukes. I'd like to ask you a few questions
Dale?
about Tammy Taylor's
His name is Dale?
disappearance.
What?
Brother. Dale.
Could you tell me your name and address?
I ain't telling you shit.
All right. My dog thinks you're guilty of something.
What can you tell me about yourself?
I ain't telling you shit.
All right.
I need to get permission or obtain a warrant
I don't
to
know
enter
you.
this house.
Dale Jr. This is his house, right? Where am I? This is Main Street. Dog hates this guy. Good boy.
Good boy.
Dale Walker Jr. Oh, this is Dave's. Wait, Dale Walker and Dave. So Dave Walker is the guy pinned to that chained himself to the pipe. That's Dave Walker. This is Dale Walker. Probably brothers because Dale is junior. So that means that's his dad's name. Couch outdoors in the rain. I know, right? Gross. Okay, I need to go to Williams Road. I guess take me to None of these places. Never mind. I'll just fucking run. Volunteer fire department.
Whoa! Fire!
Hello? There is a fire here.
Can't do that.
Oh my god. Is there anyone in the church?
It's never too late to atone for your sins.
Hi, I'm Detective Sammy Jukes. I'd like to ask you a few questions about Tammy Taylor's disappearance.
You are most welcome in this house of God, my son. The donation box is next to the door.
Who the fuck are you?
Could you tell me your name and address?
They call me Father Young, and my home is here. My legal name is Jerry Young. I live right behind the church, past the cemetery at Park Road. Not identifying yourself to an officer can be a misdemeanor in this state. Up to 12 months and a fine.
You know a lot about the law, Father.
My son, to guide your flock toward Jesus, you must know the laws of the Lord as well as the laws of men.
Amen. What can you tell me about yourself?
I'm a mere shepherd guiding my flock to find God and make a profit. I lead the dividend of the Christ Church. Perhaps you have seen our videos online.
Not really, no.
I did have a troubled past where I only took and took. When I was locked up, God showed me the way to take as well as give back. That's what I do now.
Past criminal record.
What can you tell me about Twin Lakes?
A lost community that needs salvation. Thank the Lord I'm here to provide it. Most of my flock are online these days. So I moved here from Chicago for the low cost of living.
How did you come by this church?
I bought it for a modest price. The last priest was accused of misdoings and had a lot of lawyers' fees to pay. That's why online church is the safest.
What can you tell me about Tammy Taylor, the missing woman?
I'm sorry to say she wasn't a churchgoer. Those who don't follow the Lord will find themselves 6 feet under, with no light to guide them.
That's harsh.
It's easy to fix. Get a crucifix flashlight from our website for only $19.99.
Oh my god, dude. Tammy didn't go to church.
Have you seen or heard anything unusual lately that might be related to Tammy's disappearance?
I did not. My one-on-one sessions take too much of my time to pay.
Don't care.
Who would know more about Tammy?
I'm sure her mother will answer all the questions you have.
Her mom is the biggest donor
the church has in this town. I wish I could help her. She set up a vigil at the community center.
What do you suspect happened to Tammy?
I cannot make such accusations.
What can you tell me about the No More Oil group?
I do not follow such earthly matters.
What can you tell me about the oil pipeline construction in town?
I do not follow such earthly matters.
Do you know anything about Tammy's house burning down?
I only wish that she is safe. I hope it's not arson. That's a serious felony that'll ruin your life. Up to 12 years.
What makes you say it was arson?
Since this construction started, our gas has been cut off more often than not.
Ooh.
So gas buildup and explosion is unlikely. I'm sure she's not a smoker. Her mother would surely buy her the Quit Smoking Through Jesus package we offer.
You sure know a lot about this, Father.
Burning a house down to collect insurance is a serious crime, my son. Insurance inspectors will see right through that.
All right. So Tammy's house was probably arson because the gas is, I can't spell, is turned off due to the pipeline construction. All right, cool. This guy was helpful. He does know a lot about arson, though.
Have you seen Dave's key? He's the man chained to the oil pipe.
I do not follow.
What can you tell me about this device I found at Tammy's burnt house?
Nothing.
Woo! It's a big chunk of paragraph for that guy. I'm sure him and God won't mind if I just look around, right? Even though there's nothing in here. That's a lot of fucking lights, my guy. Alright. Inherit the world tax-free. Which way am I going? This is north. I need to go south. So Tammy's sister worked at the supermarket. Tammy's dad works at this gas station. That's Tammy's dad. And Tammy's mom is doing the vigil. And this is the farm. Oh, hello.
Those pigs can go through bone like a hot...
Hi, I'm Detective Sammy Jukes.
He does not
I'd
follow
like to ask
earthly
you a few
matters unless it's
questions
arson.
about
Yeah, I know,
Tammy
right?
Taylor's disappearance.
Don't step on the crops.
This guy's name is Farmer
Could you tell
something.
me your name and address?
Name's Enoch Griffin.
Enoch
Live right
Griffin.
here. Don't call me Nucky.
All right. What else?
What can you tell me about yourself?
This game feels like an
I don't
investigation
bother
sim. It
nobody.
is pretty much.
Nobody ought to bother my pigs. Now
Yeah,
go
1
on,
second
get
there. 1 second. Wait, what did you say?
What can you tell me about yourself?
I don't bother nobody. Nobody ought to bother my pigs. Now go on, get.
Okay. TLDR of the game so far. All we know is that there was a woman named Tammy Taylor. She's 28 years old, 5'4". She went missing on September 15th, and no one in this town seems to know what happened. The same day that she went missing, her house was burned down. That is all we know. We are an investigator, and we have to go around talking to everybody in this town, trying to figure out who did it. Clearly someone did it. She did not just run away. So I'm taking diligent notes, trying to figure out who's the most guilty. What happened? Any clues? It's like that Knives Out movie and Clue. A little bit, yeah. I have 2 suspicions right now. My biggest one, honestly, is Tammy's sister. Scott Cooper appears to be innocent, I think. We still have to go to the deputy's house on Park Road. The sheriff is a big piece of shit. We found an explosive kind of device in Tammy's trailer that was burned down, and her paintings were all burned as well. What's his face? Greg Williams says that he thinks Paul Stillman did it. Paul Stillman is the guy in charge of building the pipeline. Tammy was a protester that worked for No More Oil Protesting Company. She was the face of the company. So that's where we're at. We've just been investigating all these people, putting clues together, and writing very diligent notes. I gotta come back to Dale Walker, though. I left a spot for him.
Have you seen Dave's key? He's the man chained to the oil pipe.
I saw that skinny boy drop it. You ain't getting in my farm. Not after the sheriff stole my shine still. Say, maybe, if you got that still back, we could work out a deal.
So he's bargaining with me?
You want your still back?
That's right. Them pigs might eat your key up if you don't hurry.
Bribing officers for what's his face? Dave's key. I think that's illegal. Yeah. All right. Let's see though. All right. I guess I gotta go talk to the sheriff and see if I can get that key back.
I wish I had an exciting life like yours.
I do.
Of course.
Deputy, I'd like to get a warrant to search the farm near the Southern Pipeline construction site.
What is the reasonable suspicion?
I need to shovel through some pig shit to find a key. He won't let me pass.
Detective, I don't think I can ask the judge that.
Hold up.
That's fair. I'll think of something else. What can you tell me about this device I found at Tammy's burnt house?
Can't help you there. Sorry.
Have you seen Dave's key? He's the man chain.
Can't help you.
Why is the dog going crazy?
I could rip.
I have.
You bet.
Sheriff, the old farmer needs his moonshine still back.
I threw it in the trash. It stunk up the station.
Thanks. Where would it be if you threw it in the trash? Recycling center? Yeah, there's a recycling center. Let's go there. Although that's not the trash. We'll see. I've never been down here. In the bin? Well, there's nothing on the outside of the house, and it's a moonshine still. Like, it's enormous. So I doubt it's just gonna be chilling around the, you know, the sheriff's office.
It's the farmer's still.
Got it. I don't know what a still is. Yeah, it's like a big giant thing that you use to distill alcohol.
Did you look? Do it quick.
I have your still.
That ain't how I left it. Look at this junk. When that bastard took it, you could see your face like a mirror.
Have you seen Dave's key?
I saw that skinny.
That
ain't now.
Fucking swear? That's fine. Just leave that kind of
Don't talk
open.
much.
I gave him the still back, and he still won't give me the key.
I have.
Of course.
Deputy.
What is the reasonable...
I need...
Detect.
That's...
Shut the door.
I have more.
You about...
There's an achievement to shut doors behind you. I forgot.
The sheriff says I can take his job when he retires.
Shine the still. How do I shine it? I gave it back to him. I can't do anything. Like, I gave it back to him. Oh, I see.
Can't do that.
Yeah, I don't have anything. How would I shine it? Reminds me of Day of the Tentacle with the exploring and talking. Yeah, we're like investigating. All right, well, let's go. Since we're near Park Road, let's go to the trailer over here because we have the key to this. Is this the trailer?
I need to get permission or obtain a warrant to enter this house.
It said the trailer on Park Road. Patty's Diner. I'm confused. Where does he live? What's his name? Ethan Jones. He gave me a key to his house. Are you sure he didn't say he lived in the trailer park?
I need to get permission or obtain a warrant to enter this house.
What's up, Flash Phasmo? Trailer on Park Road. Does this count as Park Road? Aha, this isn't Park Road. This is Williams Road.
This could jumpstart a broken circuit.
Oh, for the keypad. Okay. Who lives in a trailer park under a tree? I want to like you, but you just bark at random shit. So we can't play the old Phasmophobia? You can't, no. Only content creators have access to that.
Our town has seen better days.
This keypad needs a jolt of power. This keypad needs a jolt of power. This is a private area.
I bet you were talking behind my back.
I was?
I have. What can you tell me about this device I
Chucky
found at
Spaghetti.
Tammy's burnt house?
Damn it. Why did you remove that? You're supposed to put a yellow band around it and don't touch it. I don't even want to look at it.
Did you investigate before putting the yellow lines?
The forensic experts will be down here in a week to take a look at it. Don't worry.
Breaker hookup to keypad or something? Yeah, I don't know. I need to find something.
I wish I had an exciting life like yours,
Shut
Detective.
up.
This is my car.
This is my car. Are you fucking kidding me? This is the radio control center. That's why I can't get in there. It doesn't give me the option to use the crowbar. I can't go in here at all? Ugh. That's what I need. I need to find items because as of right now, I only have a crowbar, a shovel, and this explosive device, and none of those things help me. Thank you, amphetamite. Thank you.
Fucking hate this town.
Fucking this guy. Chicken.
Don't you look delicious?
Chicken? Wait, there was an achievement about chickens.
Don't you look delicious?
Yeah, let's go talk to Tammy's mom. She was doing the vigil. Oh, where was the vigil? I don't remember where the vigil was. Which is... oh, across from the church. Okay.
What if...
Hi, I'm Detective Sammy Jukes. I'd like to ask you a few questions about Tammy Taylor's disappearance.
Finally. What took you so long? Do you have any idea how long we have been waiting? She could be dead now because of you.
Aaron Taylor.
Could you tell me your name and address?
Yes. I'm Karen Taylor, Tammy's mother. We have a house at the end of Williams Road.
Tammy's mother. You named your
What
kid
can
Tammy?
you tell me about yourself?
I have been calling your office since Tammy's house was on fire. My baby's house burned down, and she is nowhere to be found. Nobody is even investigating. I asked for the best detectives. Are you the best they had? Are you one of those genius detectives?
Ma'am, I'm sorry to say, I'm not some magical detective that's gonna smoke a pipe and look at some fabric to find out who the killer is. However, I promise you, I will do anything in my power to find your daughter.
That's good. At least
Said
somebody
Tammy's sister
cares.
was sus, by the way. Why is that? Here's my notes on Tammy's sister. Mary Lynn Taylor lives at Williams Road. Tammy's sister, very bitter of Tammy, works at the grocery store and is mad about it. Mad at Tammy for trying to go to art school and using all of their parents' money. Tammy's very popular and attention seeking, and she thinks Tammy ran away for attention. She doesn't give a fuck about the pipeline, and she hates her life because she works at the grocery store because her parents used all their money on Tammy. Pretty sus. Who says that about their sister?
What can you tell me about Twin Lakes?
It's just another unremarkable small town that nobody cares about.
What can you tell me about Tammy Taylor, the missing woman?
She's been very busy ever since she moved back into town. Her old stuff is in our house if you need to take a look.
Yes, that could help. What was she busy with?
For one thing, she is an activist working with the anti-oil group. It caused a lot of friction with the oil people. She would sometimes go camping by herself. I don't think that's it this time. She always told me before going, this is something different.
Have you seen or heard anything unusual lately that might be related to Tammy's disappearance?
Nobody seems to care. The sheriff won't move his butt to do anything. That deputy is as useless as a hat on a moose. Nobody is looking for my baby.
I am.
They said her phone was at home while it burned, yet she wasn't there. Who would leave their phone at home in this day and age?
That is suspicious. Who would know more about Tammy?
She was always very popular. You can talk to her high school friends.
Aiden and Samantha.
Aiden and Samantha. Then there's all the no more oil people.
Aiden and... She was very popular. She had 2 friends. Okay.
What do you suspect happened to Tammy?
If I did, I would do something about it.
She doesn't know what happened.
What can you tell me about the No More Oil group?
They are Tammy's little group. Patty's boy, Greg, and that orange boy are with her. Also, some other people I never met.
Orange Boy?
What can you tell me about the oil pipeline construction in town?
Tammy often went there to put up signs. Those construction people were always trying to stop her. They are building the South Pipeline now.
Do you know anything about Tammy's house burning down?
There is no real fire station in town. Some of the men gather in the volunteers department. They could barely put out the fire. Nobody knows how it started. Only thing we know is she wasn't inside, thank the Lord.
What can you tell me about this device I found at Tammy's burnt house?
Nothing helpful.
Talk to Aiden and Samantha. Okay. She seems pretty good. I don't think the mom did it. Although nobody is at the vigil. That's pretty fucking sad. Thank you for the lurk, Rev. I'll let you know if, what's his face was guilty. Greg Williams, the one that you hate. I'll let you know.
What do you think? The fire station is on fire.
Fire extinguisher. Public buildings usually have them. Public buildings have them? Let me check in here then.
Please don't ask me anything.
It's empty. Yeah, the dog talks. I don't know why. Don't ask me. Okay. You said public buildings usually have them.
Can I help you with something, detective?
But it's empty. Weird. Thought I was the only one that writes notes while playing games. No, I am always writing notes.
Where'd you park your car?
I don't have a car. Like I do, but I'm not driving it.
Hi,
Welcome to Twin Lakes, Detective.
I never talked to this guy. So this is Rick Taylor. Rick Taylor. He seems so happy to see me.
Could you tell me your name and address?
Certainly. Rick Taylor at your service. You can find me at the end of the Williams Road, if I'm not at work, which doesn't happen often. It's right near the big lake. Best house in town. Can't miss it.
All right.
What can you tell me about Twin Lakes?
It's a quiet little town. Lived here all my life. Never saw anything bad happen.
What can you tell
Why
me
hasn't he
about
said anything
yourself?
about his daughter?
I'm Rick Taylor, as you know. I own this gas station. I'm also building those lake houses you might have seen. You might say I'm the town entrepreneur. Not that there's much competition.
Lake House is right next to an oil pipeline. Interesting.
That's right. You can fill your boat up right from the source. I'm just fooling around. There won't actually be any fuel stations. People are very litigious these days.
What about your daughter?
What can you tell me about
He has
Tammy
not
Taylor,
mentioned his
the
daughter
missing
at
woman?
all.
She's my daughter. I know you will follow any leads regardless of what I say. But I don't think my daughter is missing. My wife is overreacting, as always. Tammy always had a bad habit of running away for a few days and coming back like nothing even happened.
Any idea where she might be this time?
If you ask me, I'd say she's currently visiting some college friends.
Do you know which friends?
Not really. If you think it would help, feel free to search her old room at our house. Just take a left before you enter the main street and...
Shut up.
What do you suspect happened to Tammy?
He doesn't think Tammy's
I
missing.
suspect she'll be back in no time.
What can you tell me about the No More Oil group?
Just some kids trying to anger their parents. No need to worry about them. Apparently, adulthood starts at 35 these days.
What can you tell me about the oil pipeline construction in town?
Best thing that happened to this town. We're finally on the map.
That's not good.
Do you know anything about Tammy's house?
Oh, nice. You
burning
bought
down?
Outbreak? Outbreak is great.
She wanted to move out and stand on her own legs. Unlike my other daughter, who's content to live off me forever. Anyway, don't worry about the fire. It was just an old trailer.
Nothing of value was lost. He actually fucking said
And
that.
have you seen Dave's key?
Wow.
He's the man chained to the oil pipe.
No.
What can you tell me about this device I found at Tammy's burnt house?
Nothing.
All right. So I wrote down for him, Rick Taylor, building lake houses, owns the gas station, doesn't think Tammy is missing, thinks she ran away, Loves the pipeline, and he's an asshole. All right. Cool. Thanks for all the help, buddy. What do we do now? I'm kind of at a loss here. Found a suspicious device. Pig farmer won't let me on his land. I gotta find something to clean the guy's still. I have to find something to clean the still so I can talk to Dave. And I need to find something to put the fire out, because there's a fire in the fucking fire station. Sister and the dad did it? Maybe.
Can't do that.
I have a crowbar and I have a shovel. Wait, where's Williams Road? All the way over here. Rick Taylor Real Estate. And then there's the Cash Manor. Okay, hold on. This is Enoch Griffin's house. The fire station is still on fire. Yes, it is. It's gonna stay on fire until I figure out how to put it out. All these are foreclosed. This must be their house. One thing I don't like about this game is that the dog seems kind of useless.
Tammy's paintings were taken out of their frames.
Ooh. This is a big ass house.
Tammy's paintings were taken out of their frames.
Welcome, Marilyn Taylor. I await your arrival, mi amor, from Diego Hernandez. Maria, my love, I cannot live in this hellhole a minute longer without you. You must find some money to come to Spain and live with me. I arranged for everything. You only need to send the money to my account and I'll buy you the tickets myself. Your future husband, Diego. She's getting catfished. Life without you is meaningless. Maria Lena, the love of my life. Your messages pour into my heart like a sangria on a hot summer day. Life without you is like chorizo without garlic. You're sweeter than churros dipped in hot chocolate. I'd even put eggs in my paella. I'm too white to spend 1 minute together with you. Some dollars to my account and I can come visit you. Maria, I can't bear this with you any longer. If we can find some money to be together, I will kill myself. Ah, okay. Paella. Yeah, I know. It just, my brain hurts. Paella. I took Spanish. I know double L's is a Y, but that word hurts my brain. So that's Maria's house. That's Mary's room. Does that mean this is Tammy's room? This must be the parents. It's just boring. There's nothing in here. At least the paella is from Spain. Aha! Twin Lakes Drug Rehabilitation Center. Taylor Tammy. Short-term opioid abuse. She's provided care by Angela Carter. Patient was diagnosed with opioid withdrawal. 14-day treatment program was administered in accordance with the State Department of Social Services Provision 1653. Free billing. Oh my God. Tammy had a drug problem. Oh.
Tammy was admitted to rehab.
That's not good. Jean-Pierre Jean School of Arts. That's what Tammy looks like. We haven't seen her yet. Okay, I feel like I have no more of a better clue who did this. Yeah, it's an investigation game. We're an investigator and there's a missing person and we have to investigate everyone and everything in the town and find out who did it. All right, so Tammy. All right, let's go to the rehab center. So Tammy went to rehab. Dude, my diligent notes. Try to make me go to rehab. I said no, no, no. Okay, rehabilitation center.
You don't look like you need rehab.
That's okay. That's so rude. What do you mean, just from looking at me, you think that I couldn't ever possibly do drugs? Angela?
Hi, I'm Detective Sammy Jukes. I'd like to ask you a few questions about Tammy Taylor's disappearance.
Oh. Hello, handsome.
That's an important event. This bitch's name is Angela. Angela what? What is your name?
Could you tell me your name and address?
I'm Angela Carter. I live with my mom at the Old Mill Road. It's the cream-colored house behind the town hall.
Cream house. All right. What else?
What can you tell me about yourself?
I run the rehab. I just work all day saving people from drugs.
You sound very humble.
You like that, don't you?
Who would know more about Tammy?
She knows the seedy underbelly of this innocent-looking town better than anybody. I'm just joking. She hangs out with the oil activists. It's her latest cause.
Have you seen or heard anything unusual lately that might be related to Tammy's disappearance?
Not really. It's been a normal week.
What can you tell me about Tammy Taylor, the missing woman?
We're cousins, but we're close like sisters.
Okay.
She always got along with everybody. I can't imagine anyone not liking her.
Tammy's cousin. All right.
What can you tell me about the No More Oil group?
They're so serious and annoying. I hope Tammy gets over that and finds a different hobby.
You're not worried about half the town getting destroyed?
I'll just move away. Plus, they're paying everybody so much money to buy their land. They offered us twice the market value for my mother's house.
That's interesting.
That's why nobody cares about the pipeline. We'll move away to bigger houses in St. Newman's.
Wait, tell me
What
that
can
again.
you tell me about the No More Oil group?
They're so serious and annoying.
You're not worried about half the town getting destroyed?
I'll just move away. Plus, they're paying everybody so much money to buy their land. They offered us twice the market value for my mother's house.
That's interesting.
That's why nobody cares about the pipeline. We'll move away to bigger houses in St. Newman's.
What can you tell me about the oil pipeline construction in town?
Not much.
Do you know anything about Tammy's house burning down?
It was so weird. There was a loud bang!
A loud bang.
And then it went up in flames.
So you've heard an explosion.
I guess.
Loud bang from Tammy's house.
What do you know about Tammy's stay in rehab?
You're not supposed to ask that. It's a local town business. Plus, you can't come in here and dig around. You'd need a warrant for that, and you can't get one. It's super complicated and very hard to get.
I can get one pretty easily.
Just don't. She's not here, I promise.
I'd like to see...
I'd like to see for myself.
Some of Tammy's paintings are missing. Have you seen them?
She must have thrown them out. They were terrible. Just some random lines. I love her, but she's a terrible artist.
This is a bitch. Straight up bitch.
What can you tell me about this device I found at Tammy's burnt house?
Nothing.
Have you seen Dave's key?
Angela is very sus. She flirted with me. She works at this rehab center where she won't tell me anything about why Tammy stayed here. She's Tammy's cousin. But also, she said she heard a loud bang from Tammy's house, so an explosion.
This is a private area.
Oh, okay. Well, we're gonna get a search warrant. Have a nice day. What is this? This is Sammy Jukes. Twin Lakes. It is, past it. It's a crime investigation game. We are a detective.
The sheriff says I can take his job when he retired.
I have more.
Of course.
We have to figure out, what happened to this girl. This girl went missing.
Deputy, I'd like to get a warrant to search Angela Carter's house and the rehab facilities.
Okay, the judge issued the warrant. You must serve the warrant to the person you want to search.
Yeah, it's open world. and we're a deputy, and they're literally 4 pages. We're 4 pages
Our
deep
town
in
has
note-taking
seen
right
better
now.
days.
I mean, they keep notes here as well for some of the people, but these notes are not as hefty as my notes, right? So let me give an example. Greg Williams here. It says he lives at Old Mill Road and he can be found in front of the... Nope, that's not Greg Williams. Greg Williams lives at Old Mill Road, works at No More Oil, believes Tammy was murdered by the oil companies for her activism, and he's the leader of the activist group. That's what they wrote for Greg. But for Greg, I wrote, Greg Williams, Old Mill Road, works No More Oil, loved Tammy's work, thinks the big rigs killed her. Tammy's house burned down the night she went missing. He's the first one that told me that. He thinks Paul Stillman killed Tammy. Who's Paul Stillman? If you go over here... Paul Stillman is the leader of the oil rig company. Also, Greg Williams went bald and he thinks the chemicals in the pipeline caused it. He's also vegan. And in 2021, his tent was also burned down and he thinks that big rigs did it back then as well. He also has a shotgun, which he has no license for. And the device that I found in Tammy's burned down house, he said, is a device that he's seen at the pipeline. So he gave me so much information, but they didn't put any of that in their notes. Nah, they didn't think any of that was important. So I'm going to keep taking my notes. Right. I need to serve a warrant to Angela. All right. You got your stole today? It's shorter than I was expecting. I have a really long one.
Do you need help?
I have more.
You just...
Angela Carter, I have a warrant to search your house and workplace.
You just want to see where I sleep, don't you?
Well, I have suspicions that you're hiding evidence.
We'll see.
All right, bitch. What are you hiding back here? There's an achievement for closing doors behind you, so I'm just like obsessively doing it. I wanted the long one, but I assumed 84 inches was a long one. Hey, there we go. Now we don't have to shut doors anymore. A little further than your hips. That's not too bad. I mean, you don't want it super long.
The door is controlled by the keypad.
You don't want it too long because then it'll be annoying.
Looking for me?
I have more.
What's the keypad?
What's the code to the back room?
Oh, it's just an empty room. Don't waste your time. Go have fun. Do something else.
I have a warrant.
Live your best.
Angela Carter.
You just...
I have a warrant.
Live your best.
She can't do this.
The door is controlled by the keypad.
I knew you would return.
There has to be something. No, I can't shoot her. I need to short circuit the power in this town.
A mysterious stranger walks in to speak to the fair maiden.
Also, how the hell the dev told me this was a 4 or 5 hour game? We're almost 3 hours in. No, actually, we're only about 2 hours into the actual game. You know, the clues like sparkle. If there's anything that I need to see, it like sparkles. Yeah, all these rooms are the same.
You don't look like you need rehab.
I have... What do you know about Tammy's stay in rehab?
You're not supposed to ask that. Plus, like, you can't come in here and dig around. You need...
I can get one.
Just don't.
I'd like to... Angela Carter, I have a warrant to search your house and workplace.
You just want to see where I sleep, don't you?
Well, I have suspicions that you're hiding evidence.
All right, bye. We're going to her house. She lives on Old Mill Road in the Cream House. Pigeonholes with papers. Is it a clue for the door code? Pigeonholes with papers? An 8-ball painting in the living room? She really likes the number 8. She really loves the number 8.
Do you need help?
The door is controlled by the keypad.
Angela Carter. Enjoy your trip. Buongiorno, Angela. We just wanted to confirm your upcoming reservation for our 8-day Italy tour in March. Have a great time. Thanks for choosing us. From Angela to Tammy. Stop sending me this stuff. Tammy, you know I love you. You're my favorite cousin. And you know I don't care about the oil stuff. Stop sending me these no more oil newsletters. I hope you get bored of this soon and take up a new cause. Why don't you just become an animal activist? You can play with puppies all day long. Sounds more fun.
So
Okay.
Tammy wasn't in rehab after all.
Ah. From the State Department of Social Services to Angela Carter. I'm writing this email to inform you that the board voted to launch an investigation into the Twin Lakes Rehabilitation Center. It appears that the number of patients that applied to the state welfare program for your county exceeds the number of people living there. All these patients were released after 14 days, which is the exact time our system covers their fees. Please help our investigation by providing proof of these patients' existence. If you fail to comply, we'll be required to go ahead with the criminal proceedings. Nancy Smith, Director of Department of Social Services. So Tammy didn't go to rehab. So she lied.
I have more.
You.
It seems that there are a lot of discrepancies in your financial records.
You're so nosy. Oh my god. You're like a peeping Tom. Okay, whatever. Tammy wasn't in rehab. I mean, maybe she should have been. She took pills from time to time.
You've been scamming the town?
It's not all a scam, okay? I did try to help people. There just wasn't enough of them to make any money. If you're really angry about drugs, just talk to Dale Jr., who lives in the woods behind us. He supplies everybody, including Tammy. You could forget about those mails.
Okay, I'll check him out.
All right. So she's a bitch and a scam artist and a liar. She wants us to talk to Dale. Is this UE5? It's Unreal, but I don't know if it's 5. It could be 5. Where was Dale again? Oh wait, we just came. I wish there was a compass in this game. Well, there kind of is, but not really. This is Unreal, yeah, no. No, this is Unreal.
Huh? Dale Walker Jr., I have reason to believe you sold illegal drugs to Tammy Taylor.
That's a libel, slander, and a defamation rolled up in a single joint, man. I've never seen that messy-haired, long-faced chick in my life. It's not like I'm inviting all them girls to my trailer. They find me. They can't stay away. What am I supposed to say? Get out, bitch? Shit, you'll never catch me doing that. I'm a gentleman.
Fine, I'll just get a warrant and search your trailer.
Man, you're violating my civil rights.
Okay. Try to make me go to rehab. I said no, no, no.
I wish
I have.
I need a warrant.
Deputy, I'd like to get a warrant to search Dale Walker Jr.'s house.
Okay. Red flag to normal person population ratio in this town is impressive. Yeah, I know, right?
I have. Dale Walker Jr., I have a warrant to search your house.
Don't fucking touch my trailer, man. I got nothing under those boards. Shit.
Holy shit, dude.
Can't do that.
I need a hammer for that. Where are all these tools and pickup things I'm supposedly missing? What do you mean I can't use a crowbar here?
Can't do that.
I don't know you.
Where do I get all these fucking tools that I need? I went to the construction pipeline. I didn't see any of those. I need something to stop the fire in the fire department, and I need something to clean the still. And I need something to open that thing. I don't know. I'm getting flustered. Let's go back to the rehab, not the rehab center, the recycling center. I guess I haven't gone to the diner yet. That's a good point. I could go to the diner. Also a cemetery right here I haven't been in.
Here lies Charlie Lake. Here lies Charlie Lake.
Can I use the shovel here? Noted for later.
I just put a fresh pot of coffee.
Hi, I'm Detective
All
Sammy
right.
Jukes. I'd like to ask you a few questions about Tammy Taylor's disappearance.
You came to the right place for lunch, dear.
Why is she so loud?
What can you tell me about this device I found at Tammy's burnt house?
I don't know about that.
Some of Tammy's paintings are missing. Have you seen them?
I don't know about that.
Tell me, have you seen it?
Have you seen Dave's key? He's the man chained to the oil pipe.
No, sweetie.
Okay.
Could you tell me your name and address?
Patty Williams. I live right across the diner with my husband, Earl.
What can you tell me about yourself?
If you're hungry, come see me. Best burgers in town.
Why is she so loud?
What can you tell me about Twin Lakes?
This place used to be packed during lunch. Now everybody's bringing a sandwich to work. They just don't understand a good burger. I've seen what they eat at those barbecue parties at the park.
I don't think I have.
What can you tell me about Tammy Taylor, the missing woman?
She is such a nice young woman. She does all those paintings you see around town. I hope you find her soon.
Have you seen or heard anything unusual lately that might be related to Tammy's disappearance?
There was an awful lot of noise coming over from the construction site. Almost sounded like gunshots.
When was this?
Couple of days ago.
Oh my God.
Who would know more about Tammy?
My son Greg runs this club with her. They don't want anyone to use any oil. I only use lard anyway. Ha!
What do you suspect happened to Tammy?
Could be anybody. Murderous hitchhikers, drug addicts, clowns in the sewer.
All right.
You never know.
Pennywise mention.
What can you tell me about the oil pipeline construction in town?
Awful lot of noise. At least they stopped for a couple of days.
Did you hear gunshots coming from the oil pipeline last night?
Yes, like I said, there was an awful lot of noise coming from there.
Do you know anything about Tammy's house burning down?
Nobody really knows what happened. We don't have a real fire department. Sheriff said there was nobody inside. Thank God.
This door is frozen shut.
What?
I have...
Well...
Okay. So she said she lives across from the diner. Who are you?
Hi, I'm Detective Sammy Jukes. I'd like to ask you a few questions about Tammy Taylor's disappearance.
I'm like busy right now.
Samantha. But you were one of her besties.
Could you tell me your name and address?
Samantha Cash. I live in the pink house next to the park. Don't you come to my house like a pervert, okay?
Okay. What can you tell me about yourself?
I'm the pink bubble. Don't you have internet?
Huh? What?
God, you must be like 1,000 years old. I'm like the 5th most famous internet personality in my area code.
5th?
I hate those cats.
Pink bubble.
What can you tell me about Twin Lakes?
It's like the most boring place on earth. I'm out of here as soon as I hit 1 million followers.
How many do you have now?
258.
It's very exciting to meet a celebrity.
258,000 or 258 period?
What can you tell me about Tammy Taylor, the missing woman?
Tam Tam, she is like my best friend. I can't believe she's missing. I posted 10 times already. Hashtag sad.
I just wrote hashtag sad.
Have you seen or heard anything unusual lately that might be related to Tammy's disappearance?
2 days ago, I was here taking some nighttime photos, and I heard gunshots coming from the other side of Long Lake.
Where exactly?
Like, near the construction and stuff.
Did you report it to the sheriff?
Ew, I don't want to talk to that pig.
What I want to know is which construction are these people talking about? There's 2 construction sites. Well, actually, there's 3 construction sites in this town. There's the north pipeline construction, the south pipeline construction, and then there is construction because Tammy's dad, where's it at? Hello. Rick Taylor is an entrepreneur that's building lake houses. There's a construction site where the lake houses are being built. So did they hear gunshots from the pipeline construction or from that lake construction? I need to know. Which one?
Who would know more about Tammy?
I'm like her BFF.
What do you suspect happened to Tammy?
She would never leave this town without telling me first. I haven't heard from her forever.
How long is forever?
Like 2 days. If something happens to her, I will be sad forever. So go find her!
All right. Tammy would never run away. I don't think this chick did it. She's obviously too stupid to.
What can you tell me about the No More Oil group?
That's Tammy's
Oh
little
my God,
cause.
Derb, same.
I find it boring. I think she should leave that to garbage people and make videos with me.
What can you tell me about the oil pipeline construction in town?
It makes so much noise sometimes, it ruins my videos.
Did you hear gunshots coming from the oil pipeline last night?
Yes, like 2 days ago. Bam, bam, bam! Right across the park at the other side of the Long Lake.
Do you know anything about Tammy's house burning down?
I just don't understand why she ever lived in that crappy trailer. I asked her to move in with me, but she said no. Now that she's homeless, she has to come stay with me.
She might be dead, sugar pumping. Sugar pumping? Okay, whatever. I can't talk today.
Have you seen Dave's key? He's the man chained to the oil pipe.
Ew, no.
Some of Tammy's paintings are missing. Have you seen them?
I never saw them.
What can you tell me about this device I found at Tammy's burnt house?
Nothing.
This chick's pretty useless. Your phone's turned off.
I need to get permission or obtain a warrant to enter this house.
What have I not done? What have I not done? I guess I could go to Cash Manor. I don't have a warrant for that, or a way to obtain a warrant for that. Let's go back down here and talk to Paul about the gunshots.
I need to get permission or obtain a warrant to enter this house.
If you're...
I have more.
Well, if it isn't Columbo...
Did you hear gunshots coming from the oil pipeline last night?
From the pipeline? Really? Well, it must have been at night. I don't actually live in the office. Didn't hear anything.
Uh-huh. I'm guessing the dog is barking because he's lying.
What can you tell me about this device I found at Tammy's burnt house?
Nothing.
And have you seen Dave's key? He's the man chained to the oil pipe.
If I knew that, he would be out of there by now.
I'll never...
I have more. Where is your key?
Greg was supposed to bring it.
I don't know what to do. I guess we just have to wander around.
Well, tell Janet to go fuck herself.
All right, Janet. What did Janet do?
Did you hear gunshots coming from the oil pipeline last night? I have the farmers still.
If only there was someone who waxed cars in the town. All right, now we can do that. All right, where, shut the fuck up. Where would there be someone who waxes mechanic? Mechanic, let's go to the mechanic. Zelda tattoo that's so hype? Yeah. It told me... Oh.
Empty bullet casings.
Oh. I didn't see those before.
I never should have joined this shit.
I have...
Well...
What can you tell me about the gunshots fired near the oil pipeline?
People confuse the sound of heavy machinery with gunshots all the time.
I found the bullets, you sick fuck! He was lying. I know. Let's go to the mechanic. Yeah, the dog can talk. It's telepathic, it's fine. Can I get a mod to refund the fit check from 3 hours ago? I'm not
Hey
doing
there,
that.
fella.
Hi,
Earl.
I'm Detective Sammy Jukes. I'd like to ask you a few questions about Tammy Taylor's disappearance.
Sure, go ahead.
So this is Earl Williams.
Could you tell me your name and address?
Earl Williams. I live right across the shop.
What can you tell me about the gunshots fired near the oil pipeline?
Folks around here will shoot anything that walks, swims, or flies in that forest. It's a regular thing.
What can you tell me about yourself?
I'm the town mechanic. I know what you're thinking. How does he work with one arm?
What happened to your arm?
Funny thing, actually.
I didn't know he had one arm.
I've lost it at the local bar over some dumb bet. I know it's not exactly your job, but if you could get my arm back from Scott, I'd be really grateful. The bar is at the end of the park road.
I'll see what I can do.
I'll even help you out with some two-arm requiring jobs. It's prosthetic, but it works just like the real thing. Also, take whatever you need from the garage or the house.
Hello, JSB. Hey.
Someone stole his fucking prosthetic arm.
What can you tell me about Twin
Thanks,
Lakes?
Vera. Thank you for the 7 months.
Best
Thank
place
you.
to go fishing if you're not hungry.
Why not?
Oh, lake's been dredged a few years ago looking for a dead body. Didn't find anything, but the chemicals killed almost all the fish.
What can you tell me about Tammy Taylor, the missing woman?
Missing? Where did she go?
I don't know yet.
Well, you better find her.
Very helpful, thank you. Have you seen or heard anything unusual lately that might be related to Tammy's disappearance?
It's colder than usual for this time of year.
So?
It's unusual, like you said.
This guy's fucking useless.
Who would know more about Tammy?
She's in the tree club with my son Greg. He's smart as a whip. I bet he can help you out.
Oh! He's Greg's dad. Okay. Okay.
What do you suspect happened to Tammy?
Maybe the wolves got her?
Wolves?
I hope not.
Oh my god.
What can you tell me about the No More Oil group?
That's my boy Greg's little club.
What can you tell me about the oil pipeline construction in town?
Terrible for the fish. They dump all kinds of junk into the lake.
Do you know anything about Tammy's house burning down?
It was old Billy Walker's trailer once. Maybe it's cursed. That whole Walker family is cursed.
How so?
You'll see them when you meet them. One of them lives over by that baseball field.
Yeah, he's married to the burger lady.
Some of Tammy's paintings are missing. Have you seen them?
Can't help you there.
Where can I find your arm again?
It's at Scott's bar. Follow the street from right around here. It's right before the lumberyard.
What can you tell me about this device I found at Tammy's burnt house?
If I had my holding arm, I could take it apart and tell you what's in it. I know it's not exactly your job, but if you could get my arm back from Scott Cooper at the bar, I'd be...
Okay. So he gave us permission to search this place. So we're gonna search it. Alright. Consider it searched.
Light rain is the best time to fish.
This is their house. He just gave me permission to search it. So. Operation Desert Storm. That is the oldest looking hairdryer I've ever seen. Oh my god.
I can make things shiny.
Make things shiny with the shoe shine. Okay. Unpaid bills. Patty, honey. You have enough time to poison unsuspecting folks of the Twin Lakes with your cooking. You should have enough time to pay your darn bills. You should know that you look like an old hag with your hair dye, without your hair dye. I love Katie. Who's Katie? St. Newman's Beauty. Okay. Alright, there's not much in here. I can make things shiny now, though. So, we need to go back to Scott's bar. And we need to go to the farm.
as shiny and ready to use.
Oh.
I shined your still. It's good as new.
Ho ho, mama! Time to get to work. Okay. Go on back there and do your thing.
It's the key to Dave's chains.
All right. We're making progress now, folks. I've got Dave's chains. Shined the still. Let's go get Dave. You're sure you could have said you were going to rob him and he'd still have given permission? Yeah, he just didn't give a shit.
I don't even...
I have more. Well, I have your key, Dave.
You're a...
I have more questions.
Huh?
Okay.
What could you tell me about the gunshots fired near the oil pipeline?
Dave.
Nothing.
Nothing?
Some of Tammy's paintings are missing. Have you seen them?
Not today. Nah.
Not today. Okay.
What can you tell me about this device I found at Tammy's burnt house?
Fuck if I know.
Could you tell me your name and address?
Dave Walker. I live in the fucking trailer park, man. The green trailer's mine.
What can you tell me about yourself?
Yo, it's me, Dave.
Well, that explains everything. What can you tell me about Twin Lakes?
It's a shithole. I should have moved out after high school. I bet if I moved to LA, I would have been a star by now.
What a great loss for Hollywood.
I wasn't always a ginger, man. My son did that to me.
You're a bit of a scientist as well. What can you tell me about Tammy Taylor, the missing woman?
We kind of worked together on the No More Oil protest. I was gonna stay chained to this pipe until she is safely returned.
How's that working out for you?
I just took a break. I'll go back in these chains as soon as the rain stops. That's the kind of devoted, considerate guy I am. I bet she'll appreciate that when she gets back.
Have you seen or heard anything unusual lately that might be related to Tammy's disappearance?
Man, that kind of shit's right up my alley. I once thought of moving to Hawaii and becoming a PI.
Why didn't you?
I was high at the time. Fucking shrooms, man.
Who would know more about Tammy?
That pink chick and her are real close, man. I bet they do all kinds of French shit when I'm alone. I'm not invited, though. Fucking sucks.
What do you suspect happened to Tammy?
No need to worry, man. I'll gather my strength and go find her. Here to the rescue!
What can you tell me about the No More Oil group?
It's a fine
Hi,
start,
Lily.
man. We have this serious issue, though.
What's the issue?
Diversity, bro. It's just so many dudes right now. That ain't right. We need like more chicks taking up the mantle or whatever. These are terrible times for activists, man. Now the 60s and 70s. Those were some good times. All kinds of action back then. Everybody got some.
I'm glad to see you care so much about this oil issue. What can you tell me about the oil pipeline construction in town?
Shit, that's what I've been chained to, man. Never doing that shit again, that's for sure. Fuck activism. I'm gonna get my GED and join Wall Street.
You know what?
What?
I regret unchaining you a little bit.
That's ice cold, bro. A fucked up thing to say. Mad respect.
Do you know anything about Tammy's house burning down?
Man, that shit never would have happened if I was with her, you know? I live right across her.
You weren't with her?
She won't let me in the trailer. Says I'm more like an outside acquaintance. She's right, too. I'm a free spirit. I can't be chained down.
All I got out of this conversation was had the hots for Tammy and 0 brain cells. That's all I wrote down. That was the most useless conversation. So now what?
What? There's been a shooting at the pipeline.
Make sure you follow the footsteps to see where that leads. I did that already.
The fire station is on fire.
Public buildings usually have fire extinguishers. I looked in every fucking public building.
These footprints lead to the lake. These footprints lead to the lake. Someone left with a boat in a hurry.
Okay, here we go. Pipeline shooter crossed the long lake using a rowboat and fled on foot. So someone shot her here. Or shot something. Came down here, got in a rowboat, went across here. Very interesting. What?
What do you... Some of Tammy's paintings are missing. Have you seen them?
What am I, her mother? Maybe we should ask her mother then.
Earl... What can you tell me?
The shooter must have left a mark on the scene. Alright. We did good here. I would have had that done forever ago because I found those footprints ages ago.
I'm doing all I can.
But the game is making you do some things in like a weird specific order, so... Alright, we need to go to the bar.
You look like you could use a drink.
My head.
Well...
Earl the mechanic would like his arm back.
Shit. I only took it as a joke. Then I went hunting in the forest. This huge fucking wolf comes out of nowhere. Can't fucking shoot the damn thing with all these animal protection laws. So I just left all my shit
I ate
there
them all already.
and
They're
ran
really good.
back to town. The arm wasn't there when I came back. The wolf must have took it. I swear I didn't throw it in the lake this time. I kind of like Earl, actually.
A wolf?
It looked at me like it knew me. Scariest shit ever.
I have to go in the woods and look for a wolf that stole
All hours
a
are
fake
happy
arm.
if you're drunk.
Alright. There's more if you want. Yeah, I'll take more. It was good. Oops, where am I at? I want to go this way. I go to the other side of the dock. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do when I'm up here. Well, I need to go back down there for that, but I need to check for this wolf first. Isn't that ironic? Don't you think? It's like rain. Thanks. Oh?
It's the famous Wolf Rock.
I don't know. Yeah. It's the famous Wolf Rock.
It's the famous Wolf Rock.
What about it?
It's the famous Wolf Rock.
haven't been up here yet to the northern. Oh, that scared me. I thought it was like a witch or something. There's a deer over there. Oh, there's an achievement to steal beehives. But I don't know how to do it. Something beehives. Collect all 10 beehives. I've been really enjoying it, yeah. It's a tiny bit janky, not too much though. I actually just really enjoy the puzzle. Where am I? Cache Manor. This place is massive.
Can't do that.
These people are filthy rich. So this is where Wolf Rock is, but I don't think this is where wolves are. No, I didn't get the arm back yet.
I need to get permission or obtain a warrant to enter this house.
The lumber mill. This green trailer belongs to Dave. Whose house is this? There's nothing in here but a bathtub? Whose house is this? Anybody have any ideas? Anything I should go do? I'm trying to get this guy's arm back.
I'm gonna turn the music up louder.
Huh? Yeah, thanks.
My head.
Well,
where did you say the arm was?
Like I said, a huge angry wolf with big sharp teeth ran away with it. I'm sticking to my story no matter what.
What can you tell me about the gunshots fired near the oil pipeline?
Weren't me. I only hunt elk with the crossbow. Clean kill that way. One day I'm gonna go on that podcast and become famous.
I have no fucking idea. I'm gonna do what Nick said, and I'm gonna go look at the other dock. It's gonna be out this way. There's a boat. It's an inflatable boat.
Someone crossed the lake with this boat. These footprints lead to a nearby house. These footprints lead to a nearby house. These footprints lead to a nearby house. These footprints lead to a nearby house.
Oh God. Nothing says whose house this is. The footprints. All right, so a bunch of people have reported that they heard gunshots at the oil pipeline construction site. Those gunshots, I found bullet casings there. Those bullet casings have footprints that lead away from them. The footprints lead to a boat on the dock. And that boat...
What do you think? The mayor has a boat.
The mayor. Anyways, the footprints lead to a boat So like it said Angela's house key, but it pops up whenever you try to open a door. It pops up with all the keys you have, and I know I can't use Angela's key. Yeah, so the boat and the footprints lead to this house, but I don't know whose house this is. It's not marked on the map. I don't know. Still can't open this either. Like, I'm missing tools. I don't know what to do about that guy's arm. The dead person, Charles Lake. Maybe, but why would a boat? You know what I mean? I need an axe to open Paul's shed. That's the house that Paul Stillman is renting. Paul Stillman, sarcastic son of a bitch, would be happy if no more oil vanished. The whole crew left him. He rented a house in town and claims he didn't hear any gunshots. Paul Stillman. I would be literally shocked if it wasn't Paul Stillman and her body's not in that shed. But how do I get to that conclusion? How do I get a fire axe? I'm missing something. Let's go to the post office. I don't know why. Let's just go there.
No more oil! No more
The post
oil!
office is closed.
Oh shit, what'd I just do? The menu lagged, so I double clicked something. Load. Load? Oh my god, did I just lose all that progress? Oh my god. There's no autosave of any kind? Oh my god, dude. Holy fucking shit. It's gotta be a lie.